at this hour. An impatient one, by the sound of it. I press my face to the peephole and peer out into the dark. A mysterious figure is standing in the glow of the lantern outside. Their graceful hands are twisting together anxiously as they wait. Even in the dim light, I spy jewels glittering along their fingers. I open the door.
Forgive me for the hour, but...
The figure steps inside and begins to unwind the shawl from their neck.
I will not suffer another sleepless night. Please, you must read the cards for me.
The elegant cloth slips away, revealing the visitor's face. At the sight of her, my heart leaps into my throat.
It has to be you.
The Countess! You've come to the right place.
So I'm told. Your reputation precedes you. Beggars and nobles alike. The people of the city whisper your name in wonder. Though, in my dream you were different. No matter, I come with a proposal.
Dream?
Yes, an unwelcome ability I've come to possess. My dreams are haunted by visions of a future waiting to unfold. But the future I saw, the one that brought me to you, is one I will not allow to pass. Tell me, magician, will you hear my proposal?
Proposal?
Not very talkative, are you? Nervous, perhaps? You needn't be. I require very little of you. Be my guest at the palace for a short while. You'll be afforded every luxury, of course. It is as my dreams foretold. I ask only that you bring your skill and the Arcana.
The Arcana? Where have I heard that before? I am at your service, Countess.
You have chosen wisely, magician. I will alert the guard to expect you tomorrow. But before that, I want to see these talents of yours for myself. Shall we do a reading?
Under her imperious gaze, I usher her to the humble back room. The Countess seats herself across from me. Her gaze darts around the small space before falling on the cards on the table between us.
Go on.
As I shuffle the deck, she folds her hands before her and closes her eyes. The Magician.
How very appropriate.
She peers down at the cards, studying its face.
And what does he hold for me?
My mind is clear. The answer comes to me as easily as ever. You have a plan.
Go on.
One that's long in the making, years upon years. Now you seek to set it in motion.
And should I move?
Her eyes pierce me, flashing brilliantly in the lamplight. Yes. Act now. Everything has fallen into place.
Say no more.
Abruptly, she stands, giving the card one last glance. I'm barely on my feet when she throws back the curtains, striding purposefully back into the shop proper.
Your fortunes are simple, much the same as the others I've heard. And yet, you are the first to pique my interest.
By the time I've emerged, the Countess is at the doorway, winding the shawl around her face. I nearly trip over my feet in my haste to open the door. The Countess merely looks amused.
Until tomorrow, then. Pleasant dreams.
With that, she glides past me and out into the night. For a moment, I'm frozen, staring after her figure long after it's vanished into the mist. What could the Countess want with me, a mere apprentice? All that talk of my reputation. Could it be that she mistook me for her?
Strange hours for a shop to keep.
Who said that? My gaze darts around the shop, chasing shadows in the dark.
Behind you.
Sure enough, when I turn, I see a figure looming against the door.
Now, sources say this is a witch's lair. So who might you be?
My heart starts racing at the masked intruder advances. Who's asking? I managed to spit something out. It's enough to give them a pause.
I'm asking. I'd rather not do it again. But if it'll make you talk...
The squeal of leather makes me wince as the stranger reaches for the mask and tosses it to the floor.
Well, I can tell by the look on your face. Shock. Or you know who I am, don't you?
To my surprise, I do know him. This man, they used to call him Dr. Jules?
Huh. I haven't heard that name in years. Quickly now, where is the witch?
I'll never talk.
And here I thought we could keep things civil. Well, if you won't tell me where he is...
He towers over me, chilling the air around us.
Won't you at least tell my fortune?
Huh?
That is what the room in the back is for, isn't it?
I gave a hesitant nod, unsure of the motives for his odd request.
After you, then.
The doctor drops himself onto the reading chair, looming fearsomely over the
Lovely
table.
decor. Reminds me of the good old days.
Hesitantly, I take my seat, cold eyes tracking my every move.
Go on. No need to be shy.
As soon as the card is flipped, my mind starts racing. Nothing comes to me but the pounding blood in my ears. Death.
Death? Death?
He barks with uncontrollable laughter, sharp as ice.
You've got to be joking.
I jolt as his hands strike the table, and he rises to his feet.
Death cast her gaze on this wretch and turned away. She has no interest in an abomination like me.
Overcome with confusion, I follow at the doctor's heel.
You've been hospitable, so I'll let you in on a secret. Your witch friend will be back for you. He's taught you his tricks. You may even say he cares for you. But when he returns...
He lifts his mask from the floor, staring into its glassy red eyes.
Seek me out. For your own sake. That creature's far more dangerous than you know. Well then, the hour is late, and I'm out of time.
After giving me a long, hard look, the doctor fixes his mask in place.
Don't let him fool you, shopkeep.
The door slams behind him as he disappears into the early morning fog.